Yeah, when someone, I can't remember who it was, came and got me and said that Becky had a seizure in the bathroom, and I obviously was very puzzled what was going on. And then when they took me into the bathroom, it was pretty obvious that she had had a heart attack.
I don't remember getting the kids ready or coming to church actually that day, but I'm really grateful I did. For whatever reason, I decided to go that day, even though I didn't feel good. Troy said I started feeling nauseous, and so I went to the bathroom, and that's where I collapsed.
They had the AED out, and I don't know how long we were in there, but it seemed like forever. And it was extremely emotional, obviously, because I kept hearing things like, well, she's not breathing, and then she's breathing, and then there is a pulse, there's no pulse. And I came out of the bathroom very emotional. One of the first people I saw was Rodney, and I basically told Rodney I didn't know if she was going to make it. And then from there it was just a matter of getting to the hospital. Once we got there, it was kind of a waiting game. Tuesday night when we met with the neurologist, and he told us that that there was no brain activity, we were pretty much floored, because we weren't expecting that. We weren't expecting that to be the scenario, and once that happened, because he basically told us flat out there was zero chance of her making it. Well, then obviously, like I said, we started the grieving process. People started arriving at the hospital. The word started getting out that she had no brain activity. And then, I think it was about 1:30, we ended up leaving. I ended up staying in my brother's apartment. Yeah, phone rang. My cell phone rang at 3:42 was the time that it rang. The first time I didn't answer it, because I just thought, well, who would be calling now, and it can't be anything good at 3:42 in the morning. Second time it rang 5 minutes later, I answered it, and it was the chaplain at the hospital. She said, "Mr. Greenlee, the nurse would like to talk to you." And I thought, great, so they're going to tell me over the phone that it's over and all that. Well, the nurse got on the phone and said, "Mr. Greenlee, I just want to let you know that Rebecca is blinking and she's responding to commands." The neurologist came in that morning, and you could just kind of tell he was still pretty pessimistic. And said something like, "I heard we had some changes last night." And at that time, when he turned around, she opened her eyes, and he just was floored. He dropped his bag and just took a step back and said, basically, he'd never seen anything like it. And what it does, it really helps you to understand where your faith is. And I really saw my faith grow, and I really thought I saw a lot of other people's faith grow during this whole situation. The other thing I wanted to mention, we had, I don't know how many people talk to us about the prayers that they gave for Becky.
I'm just so thankful. I mean, I do think, sometimes, God's going to take you home when He's ready, but I really feel like intercessory prayer brought me back to the person I am today. One of the things that I feel like it really changed my life, and that, I feel like I got a second chance with my kids. I feel like that if I would have passed during that time, I feel like my legacy to my kids would have been that I was a hard worker. I was just always working. I was either working at school or working at home. Having 5 kids here, there's a lot to do, and since the heart attack, I feel like I've made my kids more of a priority as far as spending good time with them, and just trying to strengthen my relationships even with the
We want to make sure that everyone that understands how much we appreciate everything that everybody's done. I mean, from prayers to
practical things,
financial gifts to help in the home, babysitting. I mean, you name it. We've had a tremendous, and it just shows, you know, again, the power of God. I believe that, you know, when someone goes through something like this, you know, the just to overcome it is difficult, but to overcome it alone would be just overwhelming, and just to feel that presence of the Lord in what everyone is doing for us and helping us is something that we've just been
It's been
amazed by.
mind-boggling.
And we just want to let everybody know that we really appreciate everything.
I'm just really grateful for this opportunity for you guys to come to our home and for me to be able to say thank you to everybody who's helped us. It's really touched our lives and really just exceeded any expectations that we could have ever had for support during a trying time. I mean, we have just, I mean, people can't believe it. They just can't believe it. It's been so amazing. So I just, you know, we're very grateful.